Hey y'all, I am sorry. I don't know what happened. It just clicked off. So I'm gonna give it a minute. Hopefully y'all will see it and come back on, or it will reconnect. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I don't know what happened. Good evening. The first one is flowing. Hey, I see one person. Not sure who that is just yet. All right. I see one person. It popped off. Hey, Cortland. Okay. I don't know what happened. So, let me try to wait a second. Because I'm live now again. And hopefully y'all will catch up and y'all will get back on. I'll post this one as well. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. Who else is back on? I see Cortland. 2 popped up. Who else is back on? Number 2. I'm not sure who the second person is. But we lost connection. We lost signal for a minute. And it popped off. So I'm trying to come back on. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to what we were talking about. The post. Hey, Quest. What's up? So the post said, again, we pull posts. I pull posts from topics, rather, from posts that were talked about or put up on the page during the week. The things that you guys come back and forth with. So it said, instead of telling her, you can come if you want, tell her, I want you to come. That's the difference between feeling like an option and actually feeling wanted. And again, let me change it up because it goes both ways. Instead of telling him, you can come if you want, tell him, I want you to come. That's the difference between feeling like an option and actually feeling wanted. Hey, Ange. So let me make a little bit of a correction. I went a little bit of a different direction. I'm gonna bring. All right, brother wants. I'm gonna bring him on. I went a little bit of a different direction in talking about the post. Hey.
What up?
So I got cut off. I don't know what happened. It just blacked out.
Yeah, I think it was having some internet issues because it kept doing that. So I think it just finally was like, we're good, and then left.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I don't. That actually has been happening the last two times. 2 camper conversations, is popped off. So, but we're back. But
Are you on your mobile data, or are you on your Wi-Fi from the building?
I'm on my Wi-Fi from the building.
Oh, you're too far away. That's why.
But it never did that before. Like it's only happened like I said, the last 2 weeks though. Any other time we go all the way, but that's all right. But did you wanna say something about the topic?
Yeah, so I think that people become an option when your thought processes are not aligned. You know what I'm saying? So if, like I was saying, when I was younger, it didn't matter. Because 9 times out of 10, one, I didn't know what I wanted. So, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't taking the situation of value. Now, did I get my feelings hurt sometimes? Because I was like, I wish they would give me more energy or whatever. Yeah, but it wasn't like it had a lot of meaning. So like now that I'm older and I'm more mature and I know exactly what I want, so if I'm dealing with a young lady and I'm approaching her, like you said, matter of factly, is that a word? I don't know. I just made it up if it's not. I approached her with, hey, let's do A, Y, and Z.
A, Y, and Z. Okay.
Yeah, let's do A, Y, and Z. We're gonna cover the whole alphabet. I like you, and this is why. Instead of, what I'm saying, just kind of hitting at different things to where, like, I don't want to leave any questions in her mind of what my intentions are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I've laid all that out on the table, and she's receptive to it, but she's still um not giving me the energy that I need, like just kind of like doing things how she wants to do them, so to speak. Like, hey, you know what? Let's go out Tuesday night. Uh, okay, I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she told me she's interested, but every time I approach her with something, she like it's not that serious to her. So
Yeah.
like, you know what? I don't want that. I want
Yeah.
somebody who is going to be looking on the same wavelength as me. It's like if you say you're interested and I say I'm interested, why are we playing games?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
to me, that's what options are, is when you're not on the same wavelength as the person that you're trying to talk to.
Okay.
So that's my answer to that.
Yeah, and that makes sense when you're not on the same wavelength. I definitely get that. Not being on the same wavelength. And that's when you decide if you're gonna exit stage left. That's when you decide, and I get it. That's when you decide, look, I don't want to be an option. Like Chi Chi said earlier, I refuse to be anyone's option. So you have to understand and know what that person is and what they're looking for. Me personally, where I am, is a little bit of the opposite. And again, it's only so much time that I would give to that. But right now, I'm personally in a place where I like having options. And if they choose to be an option, I'm going to give them the time and respect, that I give to them. And again, it's about being honest. It's about being open. It's about being clear. And
Right.
accepts that, if someone accepts that, then that works. That works.
Yeah.
If they don't, like you said, I want to be an option. But the point I was making was be honest. Like, be honest. If that's not what you want, then tell that person, hey, it was great meeting you, and I enjoyed the time we had or we spent or whatever. But this is just where I am. And
Right. I think that what happens in that situation is person A gets so scared of losing person B that instead of being honest with them, they just rather keep the charade going. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
yeah,
like, man, if I tell them that I'm not ready to move on or move forward, and I'm okay where we're at, but I don't want to lose this person's friendship, they might be like, nah, that ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I might be missing out on something that later down the line. But you never know. If you're honest with that person, they might be like, okay, cool, that's fine. I'm just not gonna give you the same energy, but we can still be cool because I don't want to get so attached to you and I'm not getting what I want in return, then I'm going to end up hurting myself. So
right,
you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's about honesty. But if you give them the honesty, you got to be prepared for whatever they say back to you.
right, exactly. And whatever they say back, um, if that's not for you, then you have to say that's not. I think people get so caught up, and just because they feel a certain way, they think other people are supposed to feel the same way.
Yeah.
And that's where the mistakes happen. That's where people lose. Um, that's where people lose time, and they lose the positive that can come with dating, because they feel like, hey, this should be the way I want it to be. Um, and nothing else. I'm gonna go out because it's getting dark inside here. Let me sit out here. So they lose the positive that can come from dating. And I think there's so much negative that's associated with dating now because people are not honest.
Yeah. I think it goes both ways too, because I think sometimes you can allow yourself to be an option knowing that's not what you want
Right.
because you're afraid to lose that person that you like. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I honestly feel like more men do that than women. You know, because it's like, well, let me just hang on just a little bit. And,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe she'll see the potential in me, you know, that she doesn't quite see right now. I call it the Steve Urkel, you know, it's like he treats you like Steve Urkel, but you know, at any point in time, Stefan finna step out and Keisha gonna be like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. So, you know, but you can't live like that because you're missing out on other opportunities because you're giving your energy to the wrong person.
Right. Right. The Steve Urkel. Waiting. Waiting. And Steve may not turn into Stefan.
Right. Right. So, you know, and I don't know this. I don't know if this is on the same conversation, but you know, we've had this conversation in the past where I've talked about, you know, giving your energy to the wrong person because, like, sometimes you be like, oh, I don't want to deal with that person, but they're fun to hang out with. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? But you know, you don't want them with anything past that.
Right.
But you know, you keep giving your energy to them, and next thing you know, you end up being with this person. You're like, how did I get here? Because I don't even like this person like that. But now you're stuck in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my only issue
Oh,
with.
I'm sorry. We got cut off and she didn't get back on, so she calling me. Come back on live.
Who's that? Claudette?
Come back on live. We're still on live. Yeah. We got cut off, but I connected again. All right. Yeah, that's Claudette.
Yeah. So I think when you get to a certain age, well, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I think when you get to a certain relationship maturity level,
Mm-hmm.
I I think you have to be matter of fact about what you want. And you
Correct.
have to be okay with telling the other person that and being okay with what they're saying to you because if you're not, now you're just playing with that person's emotions.
Right. Exactly. And again, that's where the honesty comes in. That is where you have to be honest and you have to say, this is where I am.
Yeah.
This is where I am. And if they accept it, then y'all learn, enjoy one another. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy. If not, so yeah, I'm glad you changed that. I don't I don't see it as a point of maturity or lack of. I just think it depends on where you are in life.
Yeah.
Because of course, me for instance, I I'm here at this point in place because I'm not married anymore. I'm not in a committed relationship, and
Right.
I enjoy the process of being able to spend time with different people in whatever capacity that is. And the people that are doing that, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get let them know that we're still on. The people that are doing that understand, where we are. And it doesn't mean that one person may not stand out more than another because that I'm sorry, she's asking how to get on.
You can share it to them. There's a share button at the bottom.
Is there?
Yeah. A link should come up. You should be able to copy and should just be able to send it to them.
Okay, let's see. That's not it. Mm, okay, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. So
Yeah,
hopefully
I hit share and then it says search. So you can type the person's name in and then send them an invite.
I don't see that. Share and search.
Maybe that's because it's on your end. Maybe because you're the
Oh, you know
moderator.
what? Yeah. So let me go to it. Oh, I see. I see. Let me go to it this way. All right. Let me go to it this way. Got you. Got
But
you.
I'm also a firm believer too that you can't string someone along who does not want to be an option, but is okay playing in the option role just because they're hoping that you'll change your mind.
Okay. So,
Does that make
but
sense?
what if they are fine with that?
They can't be, according to what I just said, they can't be fine with that.
Say that one more time.
My issue is when somebody strings someone along who does not want to play the option role, but has, what's the word I used? They have allowed themselves to be an option because they're hoping that you'll change your mind.
Okay. Okay. I apologize. I was trying to tag these people that I see are trying to get back on.
Okay.
Hit me on the, yeah, and I was distracted for a second. You are correct. You're right. That is where the problem comes in. Because if you know you don't want to be with me, then yeah, then why string along? That ties into another post I made. I actually made this post because I saw it in another group and I thought it was great. And it was saying, why do men pretty much do that? Why do men string women along that they know they don't want to be with? And people gave so many different answers. You know, sex, convenience, all of those different options, all of those, different answers.
I'll give you an answer.
Huh?
I said, I'll give you an answer.
What?
Simply put, in this day and age, a lot of women don't want to leave anything to the imagination anymore. Basically saying that you're not making that man work for what he wants. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's so easy for him to obtain. Why do I need to put effort into you if it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know my name. And you like, you're doing more for me than I ever even thought about doing for you. So it's like, okay, I got you in the corner pocket. Like, what's the point? So and then the next young lady is doing the same thing. So as a man, I don't have to try anymore because it's right there in my face. So that's what a lot of the problem is, because I'm gonna say something and it might be a little controversial, but
okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of women are so thirsty for a relationship that, you know, they just throw everything out the window. They're just like, no, I want a relationship. I want to be here. I need this man in my life. I need this person, you know what I'm saying, to fill this void that it's like he don't even have to work no more. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you're going to bring me water, why do I ever need to get up? Know your worth and you will know hers. Right. So to me, I feel like that's the answer to that question. Why so many men, the question that you just asked about the men. So, but in the same sense, there's women out there like that too, because a woman is like, okay, all I got to do is smile a certain way, and this brother is doing whatever I asked him to do in the palm of my hand. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, it's easy. So it's like, I don't have to put forth anything. You know what I'm saying? Because like, this man is gonna give me this. This man is gonna give me this. This man is gonna give me this. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time for women, it's based off their physical. It's how, you know, and that stuff fades after a while. We all know the truth. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, well, I'm gonna get it while I got it right now. And then when they get older, then it's like all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't have that anymore. But you never learned relationship and dating skills, you know. So it's like, but now I want a man with some substance and some value, and he's looking at you like, oh, you used up. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Hold on a second. Crystal said, hey girl, he's right. I have a friend I be trying to tell all the time to stop pushing up on these dudes that make no effort beyond sexual desire for you. That is true.
Yeah.
Yep. Claudia said, do you have anything decent about yourself? If you had, I'm thinking she said, do you have anything decent about yourself? You're not going to allow her to get up and get the water. If,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
you have anything decent, right? She said Crystal said her phone is tripping. That is true, and it goes back to what you said. If you know you don't want to be with someone, if you know that that's not for you, and here we go with the honesty thing again. Enough people are not honest, and let me add this: it may be sometimes that they're not necessarily being dishonest. It may be that they're trying to see themselves, what it is that they want and what they're looking for. That's a possibility. But like Claudia said, I mean, I think integrity plays a part. It's going to play a part. Like,
Yeah.
how decent are you really?
Yeah, and then Claudette said something else earlier. You got to know your worth.
Right.
So I think that as a male or a female,
I'm switching up. I got getting dark.
Okay. If you don't know your worth, people are going to push and pull you whatever direction that they want to pull you
They want
in.
to. Right.
That's how people get manipulated, is because the person that's being manipulated does not know their worth. They don't know who they are. They don't know their value. They don't know what they bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else always has to fill that void for them. Right. So they're always looking to someone else to fill that void, and they never learned how to fill it for themselves. So it's like, she said it perfectly. Like, at the end of the day, you want to be somebody of substance. Like, it's cool to have somebody bring you water, but you want to get up and get it yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just me in general. I don't like a woman to bring me a plate all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can do that. Like, I don't need you to wait on me hand and foot. But guess what? There's gonna be times where I bring you a plate too. Like, it's a good give and take. It's a get a push and a pull.
Right. So true. Y'all, I'm switching up. I gotta get in the car because it's getting dark out here.
Yeah, I'm about to hunt the hornet, Caden, too, because
time is spending. Okay.
See,
all right.
That music right there got y'all women messed up in the head. Everybody trying to be Megan Thee Stallion.
Y'all women.
Y'all gotta understand, y'all can't do what she can do.
Y'all women. Hey, but there are some that it still comes down to the same. Tell me if I'm chopping, because I'm moving, so it might get choppy.
Yeah, you broke up, but you're back now. All I see is a.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the video because I moved. Are you seeing me, Carlin?
Yeah, I see you now. I hear you now.
Huh?
I said I see and hear you now. Yeah.
You can hear me?
But you're breaking up though. So yeah, you're breaking up though. It's like it's not the greatest.
Yeah. So I'm going to end the video. I think it was a great topic, great subject. I've lost I have to turn around. Tell me your thoughts on the subject that we had this evening. Cody said I'll ask Paul. We may have to pick this up again next week, y'all. I didn't really want to take the subject around again, the same one, but we may have to pick it up again. Y'all have a great weekend. And take care of each other. Honesty is so key. Bye.